Hello, possibly again, here on December the 1st. Monday, December the 1st, it's now like 2:30 in the afternoon. Mainly because of Miss Minx back there. I got the Advent event is started, done, uploaded. See what I mean? I mean, it is very cold today. It is very cold. It's snowy, it's yucky, it's disgusting. Winter can suck my nuts. It just started, really. We've had it fairly warm this year, but now that the cold is setting in, like, yeah, it can suck my nuts. But yes, I did the Advent calendar, Advent event, got that started for the year, got that all good and uploaded. And then, in between doing things on the computer and Minxie being on my lap, I was not able to do this next video, which is my weekend pickups, my weekend movie pickups. Well, DVD. I don't think I have any Blu-ray this time, or VHS, but we went to, I went to spend Thanksgiving weekend with Mom, and we braved it was cold, again, the rain and the fog, to go over to Excelsior Springs, and they have a couple of a couple of flea markets right there. Actually, the last time when Sean, Marilee, Tiffany, and I went over there to stay at the Elms, nothing spooky happened, unfortunately, to us. But the one store that is now a flea market was like a picker store, like you dig in the bins kind of store. I had heard that had closed, but now there's a flea market open in there, along with the other flea market that's been there forever. I don't even know. So, oops, I just knocked over a thingy. I got me some whoop, and that almost hit me in the face. I got me some movie pickups. Quite a few, actually. More than I realized. But I didn't spend very much on it. But I will start with this bag here. I looked in there to see what I had. Maybe I'll wait on that one. But, that's a special one. But they had at the back of the store these 50-cent DVDs. And it was a mix of different things. And I found some very interesting things for 50 cents that I don't even know if they will work in my DVD player. I tried to look for like region. I know this one will work. I know the documentary about the American mullet should work in my DVD player. Should I actually ever watch any of these? I buy movies, I don't watch them. That's my problem. You may even contemplate a trip to the salon. Gives mullet wearers a voice, engrossing and entertaining. How many mullets can you handle? American mullet is mullet mania. So that sounds exciting there. So American mullet, I got that. I was looking for a place to set my shit in case she gets over here. But these are the ones I'm not sure will work in my DVD. But this one is in English. Scratches on front of disc. That's unfortunate. But a little bubbled too. No scene index. But this is the 4 Seasons of Kyoto. Autumn. Oh, I guess I only got autumn. Season of Flame is what I got. This looks like it was in a library. MCPL withdrawn. Date 5/29/18. So this has been around since 2018? Is that what I'm hearing? Scratches on front of disc. Date 12/16/2011. Interesting. I didn't even read these little stickers that they had on it. So 2011. The scratches on the disc 2011. Okay. But I guess it's autumn in Kyoto. Unfortunately, I guess I don't have the other 3, so I don't think I saw the other 3, but the different seasons. Programs in the series: 4 Seasons of Kyoto, Festivals and Symbols. Spring, Season of Cherry Blossoms. Summer, Season of Cedar and Cypress. Autumn, Season of Flame, that's the one that I have. and winter, season of snow and bamboo. Oh, okay. Getting plenty of snow, don't have any bamboo, though, unfortunately. But so I thought that could be an interesting, thing to look at. And going along with that, this is Beautiful Energy, 12 Girls Band. This is another one. I mean, look at all that stuff. I mean, look at the back. I don't even know if this is going to work in my DVD player. If it were to work in my DVD player. That's upside down. That's what... Oh. Well, that's interesting. It even has plastic over the DVD to keep it protected, I guess. So I thought that kind of an interesting... Even if I can never watch it, I guess it's just kind of interesting to have a little... It's all sparkly and shiny. It sounds like it's music. It's a band. If I can get it to work, I don't know, but I have it just in case. It's some kind of concert, something, music. This was interesting. I'm not even sure what this is exactly, and I'll never know because it's French. That's why it has an outrageous accent, I think. Le Zapping Amazing 2, Le DVD Live. But then it's like, you look at the back, Un rendezvous incontribable evac un joyous band de potatoes. No, potes. Like, there's all these, why are you like this? What are you doing? It's blinking at me. Is my thing full? Son of a bitch. But yes, I'm not sure what this is exactly. It has a thing on here. This almost makes me think this might be like French YouTubers or something. I'm not honestly sure what this is. But I just thought it would be an interesting little... It opens up like this. So I mean, maybe this is like what's the thing that YouTube convention. Good Lord, thank you, brain. So maybe this is like, I don't know. It looks like maybe influencers, like French influencers, maybe on here. Maybe. I don't know what this is, but I thought it was too interesting to not own in my collection if I can ever even actually watch it, but probably not. So those are my my 50 cent finds. This is blinking at me for some reason. I think my disc is almost full. So let me do something about that, and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back. I had to format it twice. I don't know if I should use a different SD card or if the problem is this camera. I don't know. But anyway, back to our movies that we have over here. That I just knocked over. Good for me. I'm so good at this. Lovely times. Where did you go? Where did you go? Okay, we got it now. So I might as well just go for G-Force. Little gerbils. I thought this could be a cute film, and of course, you know me, shiny slipcovers, and it was only $2, so couldn't really pass that up. And of course, this is pure family fun, action, laughs, and heart. So it's like spy gerbils, is what it looks like, kind of thing, or guinea pigs. I guess maybe they're guinea pigs. I don't know. Oh, it's taped together. Well, that's annoying. Why would you do that? To keep people from stealing shit, probably? Doesn't sound like I have a bad idea. Well, I'm not going to be able to get into that to look at it, but anyway, I own it. It's fine. Now you know. This video is going to be long enough without me, like, you know, explaining every movie anyway. Much like Mystical, The Journey into a Magical World. This one I might have to, because this is a movie, one of them I'd never heard of before. Journey into a Magical World. Set in a fantasy medieval context, Mystical shows the adventures of Eldon, an apprentice magician, rather clumsy and innocent, in which he gets involved in troubles due of a small error. That's some interesting English there. He must repair the damage done with the help of Fira, a small nymph. On the way, they will meet some friends. And not so friends. I didn't read the back of this. That's some interesting English right there, or English. I don't know if that's proper to say. But that sounded like an interesting movie I'd never heard of before. Could be fun, could be interesting. I don't know. Take a look at the little pictures there on the back of that interesting English there. And I've never seen this film, but I have heard a lot about it. Time Bandits. It's, John Cleese is in it. Sean Connery's in it? Shelley Duvall? Interesting. They didn't make history. They stole it. Good for them. Terry Gilliam, that's the one I was thinking of, made this movie. Introduces Randall, Fidget, Wally, Og, Strutter, and Vermin, a troop of tiny bandits challenged with the task of patching up the handiwork of a supreme being who is forced into creating the world in only 6 days. Instead, the greedy dwarves, accompanied by a classic English schoolboy, Craig Warnock, steal the price. I think they're vacuuming. I think that's maybe what I'm hearing. I don't know if you can hear it, but I don't think the building's about to explode. Or, a plane is about to crash into something. Steal the priceless map of the universe and are swept away on a whirlwind adventure through time and space, encountering bizarre incarnations of Napoleon, Ian Holm, Robin Hood, John Cleese, Agamemnon, Sean Connery, and other playmates. So it sounded like an interesting fantasy film that I've never seen, and now I own, so I have no excuse other than I will never watch it. Just because I own it does not mean I'm going to watch it. It happens. I also have, and I was going to buy this. I've never seen this one either, but it had a shiny slipcover, and of course you know me and shiny slipcovers. Wild Hogs. We got, it's a comedy film with Tim Allen, John Travolta, Martin Lawrence, and William H. Macy. And see how it's like, what do you call it? It's not just flat, like it's kind of bubbled up. Tim Allen, John Travolta, Martin Lawrence, and William H. Macy, who I just said, star in Wild Hogs, the hysterically funny comedy about 4 weekend warrior friends who decide to rev up their ho-hum suburban lives with a cross-country motorcycle adventure. So that's them on their motorcycle adventure. But I remember I was going to buy this one. It was like, but then I missed the shiny slipcover. But now I have it on the shiny slipcover, and I only paid $1 for it. They had some pretty good deals on these DVDs over there. And this one, I would have been so mad if I missed this one, because I was kind of like, I don't know, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. So I kind of was like scanning, not really like focusing on the DVD names necessarily, but I almost missed this one, and I'm glad I didn't. Even if I paid $6 for it, I have 2 movies, 2 classics of cinema, Ghoulies and Ghoulies 2. Coming out of the toilet, of course. I might have seen part of this on TV at some point. I don't remember, but yeah, I almost missed this one. There was a corner that kind of had some creepy stuff, and I was digging through their movies, and this is actually the same place that I found the Mystical movie. But then as I was going back through them, I saw Ghoulies and Ghoulies 2. These I might have to watch. These I might actually have to watch. So I needed these in my collection and now I have them. So that was the one flea market that was in the back that I had to, I don't know where that sentence was going. I really don't. Oh man, goodness. So now, it used to be the bin store. I think I was going to say something about it used to be the bin store when we were there back in 2019. I looked it up on my Facebook because I'm the historian of all our little trips, and it was 2019. So this is now my collection of things that I got at the other flea market. There's a big parking lot, and the one flea market is in the back, and then this other flea market that's been there forever. I think Mom used to have a frickin' I want to say that store in the back maybe used to be a grocery store or something. I don't think we ever went in it before, but we were definitely in that smaller flea market before. So this is my collection of things that I got at that flea market. They took all my prices off, but except for that one. They didn't take that one off. But I remember I did not pay very much for these, and some would say that I shouldn't have, because we're going to start out here with the Green Hornet. I've never seen this. It's like a funny superhero movie. I've never seen this. It might be on, well, not really you can try something. Try up to 3 magazines for 3 months for free. I doubt I can do that anymore. They have commercials for 3D Blu-rays on the back. That's interesting. I have a 3D Blu-ray player. Introducing the 3D world created by Sony. Interesting. I like that. I have a 3D Blu-ray player because I figured while I was buying a Blu-ray player, I might as well buy the fanciest one that I could do 3D on, because I'm a 3 diva. I have one video on my channel talking about that. But anyway, completely. So that's kind of interesting to find that inside there. Yeah, I think I paid like $1 for this DVD. I like maybe it's more so The Phantom with Billy Zane's in that, isn't he? I like that movie. I don't think it went over very well. But it was fun. It was entertaining. I liked it. I enjoyed it. So maybe the Green Hornet with Seth Rogen might be on that level. Maybe. I guess we'll find out someday. Maybe if I ever watch it, which I won't. Maybe I'll do the movies first. And another one you might judge me for. I haven't watched this film. I wanted to. Because it's kind of like, if you remember Greg the Bunny, it was, puppets, adult, in adult, kind of situations. But there's also the Happy Time Murders. I've never seen this one, but it has the puppets. And this one has a slip cover. I always like a slip cover. It's a little bit raised, as you can see with the words. And I only paid, what, $2 for it? Did I say $2? Yeah, I paid $2 for it. So, not a bad deal if it's, interesting. I've wanted to watch it. But these are very, very adult puppets. As you can see, that one's blowing smoke in someone's face. No Sesame, all street. So, we'll see about that one someday. Maybe, perhaps. The Happy Time Murders is a filthy comedy set in the underbelly of Los Angeles where puppets and humans coexist. Kind of like Greg the Bunny. Alright, now we're on to another shiny slipcover. But it's also a horror film, so I thought, why not? Even if it's zombies, The Dead. Just The Dead. It was only $2. Not a bad investment for that. Let's see, it's got a shiny slipcover. Superbly crafted, it's a knockout. When the last evacuation flight out of war-torn Africa crashes off the coast, American Air Force engineer Lieutenant Brian Murphy, Rob Freeman, emerges as the sole survivor in a land where the dead are returning to life and attacking the living. On the run in a hostile and inhospitable parched landscape where sudden death lurks around every burnished corner, Murphy has to use his wits and integrity if he is to get home alive to his family. So, when Murphy's path clashes with that of Sergeant Daniel Dimbell, Prince David Osei, whose village has been torn apart by the reanimated dead, they join forces. The two desperate men from two very different cultures fight side by side to survive across the incredible vistas of Africa. Vistas? It's actually vistas, isn't it? As the world succumbs to the deadliest of viruses. In the first zombie road movie set against the spectacular scenery of Africa, the dark continent becomes a dead zone, a stunningly shot horror fantasy. The Dead is one of the most unique zombie movies of all time, supposedly. That's what they say. So, and it's shiny. So, I enjoy that. And now, for something not so completely different, I guess. I've never watched this, and I feel like I probably should have, maybe by now. Still had that on it. Maybe you just saw what it was. I don't know. But it's sticky, so I'm trying to get it out of there. They didn't leave the price tag on this one, but it is the first season of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. And look, another shiny slipcover. Yay. But yeah, I think this was also like $2. So it's like, well, I can't really pass that up, can I? I've seen the Evil Dead movies. I'm pretty sure. This little thingy fell out. I like it when it comes with all the little, thingies. all the little bits and pieces, I guess you could say. That's as a collector, I guess, I like for it to be intact, like an uncastrated bull. So yes, I have a shiny slipcover. Yay, good for me. And it's season 1 of Ash vs. the Evil Dead, if I ever so choose to watch it. Someday, maybe. But yeah, like I said, it's in pretty good condition. Like, I don't see many dings or anything on this. So, yeah, I have that now. Because physical media. And the last thing that I have is a 50 movie pack of horror classics. 50. Like Nosferatu, The Phantom of the Opera, Metropolis, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Little Shop of Horrors, Swamp Women, White Zombie, Night of the Living Dead, The Phantom from 10,000 Leagues, House on Haunted Hill, The Killer Shrews, The Giant Gila Monster, The Terror Doomed to Die, The Last Man on Earth, and more. I guess from the... Oh, Mom was looking on the back for, like, the names that she recognized. 50 movie DVD collection of horror classics. And you open it up like that, and there they are. It tells you what's on each disc. They're all out of order because it starts with disc 7. So I don't know if that was whoever owned this before, that was their favorite. Maybe some of their favorite movies were on that one. That's Night of the Living Dead and Doomed to Die. Oh, so there's a side A and there's a side B. So it has these little things in here that tell you what's Bluebeard, The Corpse Vanishes is the other ones on this. Night of the Living Dead and Doomed to Die were the ones on this. And then it's 7. I haven't even looked to make sure that all of these discs are in here. Really. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Now it's unstuck. Like a duck. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, motherfucker. But yeah, those are all my DVDs. So we've got 7, we've got 3, we've got 10, we've got 2, we've got 6, we've got 4, we've got 9, we've got 8, we've got 1, hey, we've got 5, we've got 11, and we've got 12. So we're just gonna assume those are all in there. I don't know how many DVDs it's supposed to be, but 12 DVDs. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All of them are in there, just in a wonky sort of order, I guess. Which is fine. They can do that, I suppose. My OCD, though, I'm going to have to put those in order. I'm going to have to put those like 1, 2. But maybe not. Maybe I could just leave it. Whoever put this in the flea market for $2. I got this whole thing for $2. So, if you want to know, I'm about to tell you all 50 movies that are on this set. So, prepare yourself. I will try to get through them as quick as possible. Carnival of Souls, Adam Age Vampire, Creature from the Haunted Sea, Nightmare Castle, Black Dragons, The Invisible Ghost, One Body Too Many, White Zombies, Attack of the Giant Leeches, The Screaming Skull, which I know from Mystery Science Theater, Beast of Yucca Flats. I think that was also Mystery Science Theater. The Terror, Revolt of the Zombies, The Giant Gila Monster, The Fatal Hour, Dead Men Walk, The Mad Monster, Maniac, Metropolis, The Vampire Bat, The Ape, The Monster Maker, The Killer Shrews, The Brain That Wouldn't Die, also Mystery Science Theater, thank you, King of the Zombies, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Bluebeard, The Corpse Vanishes, Night of the Living Dead, Doomed to Die, The Phantom of the Opera, The Indestructible Man, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Nosferatu, Swamp Women. I don't know what, I think I was going into a accent or something. Swamp Women, I don't know. After Nosferatu, it just naturally slipped in there, I guess. That's what she said. The World Gone Mad, The Little Shop of Horrors. Not the Rick Moranis version, which is the one that I am familiar with. Who's in that? Jack Nicholson, apparently, is in that. I don't know. Tormented, The Monster Walks, Monster from a Prehistoric Planet, The Gorilla, A Shriek in the Night, Bloodlust, The Amazing Mr. X, Last Woman on Earth, The Bat, The House on Haunted Hill, The Last Man on Earth. Okay, so we have The Last Woman on Earth and The Last Man on Earth. Okay. Dementia 13 and Phantom from 10,000 Leagues. Those are all the films that I now own thanks to this 50-movie pack horror collection. Not that I will ever watch any of them. Like I said, I have seen some of them in a completely different version. It's just like the other day. Some of the ones who did Mystery Science Theater went on to do something afterwards called Rift Tracks, and they had a Black Friday sale, and I downloaded Super Mario Brothers, and I watched that the other day. But it was like I've seen it before. I know I've seen Super Mario Brothers before. The old one with John Leguizamo and the other guy whose name I can't think of at the moment. With the live action Super Mario Brothers movie. I know I've seen that, but I didn't remember it. So I was like half trying to watch the movie and half trying to listen to them make jokes about it. So I don't know. I was kind of distracted the whole time. So some of these I have seen a different version of the film. Maybe not the whole thing either. So, but now I can watch them anytime I choose. But yes, that is my collecciones of films that I picked up this weekend with some 50 cent unique, odd finds, I would say. Even if I can't watch them, they're in my collection now. I guess I can say, like, hey, I have that DVD. Cool. Never heard of it before. Never would have came across it again. Like, for 50 cents, I had to own it. I had to. But other than that, I guess I will edit this together since it decided to blink at me in the middle of it. And maybe I've talked for so long, I may have to edit this together anyway. But yes, if you would like, come back tomorrow for day 2 of Advent Event. That's going to be going on for the next 23 days. I will try to do my question on Friday. I should be able to do my question on Friday. Probably. Since Mom's coming down, this weekend for I think she's coming down this weekend for the town here does Charles Dickens Day, the first Saturday of December. It's not. I think more of it happens in the morning than happens in the afternoon. By the time we have lunch and get out, but you know, it's whatevs. But Friday I should have available to do the question of the week. You know, especially since I haven't been to Parks and Rec for like 2.5 weeks now. So I think we might be done for the season. Nobody's called me or informed me of anything. Nobody's been like, hey, you know, we're done for the season, so see you in the spring. Nobody's told me. But like I said, I haven't been to Parks and Rec in like 2.5 weeks. So I don't think... Friday they'll probably call me. But it's fine. I'll get home by noon, maybe, and do the question of the week. But so that's what I got going on. That's what I got coming up. Here's this, and I'll see you for what I see.